The UK government has just extended the seasonal worker visa scheme for an extra 5 years. Now, if you want to find out how to apply for this particular visa, what you need to submit, I'm talking about the documents, how much it costs, are you eligible for this particular visa, then watch this video till the end. Hello everybody, my name is Cynthia. I share information that will help you transition abroad to be as smooth as possible. I share information about settling, working, or studying in the UK. If you're interested in any of these things, you want to study in the UK, you want to settle in the UK, then this is the channel to watch. Subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell so that each time I drop a new video, you know it's time to watch Cynthia Academy. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your love and support. I really appreciate what you are doing. And without wasting time, let's get into this video. After Brexit, the UK experienced labor shortages in different sectors, especially the agricultural sector. Now, in order to tackle this particular problem, this seasonal worker visa scheme was created to help with the labor shortage. Right now, the UK has just announced an extension of 5 years to this particular visa. So it's going to be extended from 2025 to 2029. They are making available 43,000 visas under the horticultural sector and 2,000 visas under poultry sector. Now, going to the government website, it says you can apply for a seasonal worker visa to come to the UK and work in horticulture for up to 6 months. For example, picking fruits and vegetables or flowers, or you can apply for poultry from 2nd of October to 31st of December in the same year. You need to apply for the poultry seasonal worker visa by 15th of November each year. So prepare yourself for this. On the other hand, you can apply for the horticultural seasonal worker visa at any time of the year. Now, you will need to have a sponsor. Remember, you need to have a certificate of sponsorship. I'm going to put it list on the screen here so you can screenshot it and then try to see if you can get one. And it says that meet the other eligible requirements. Now, how long does it take for you to apply for this? You say you can apply for a visa up to 3 months before the day you are due to start work in the UK. And it also says that you should expect a decision on your visa within 3 weeks. Now, 3 weeks sounds so good. How much does it cost? It says you will need to pay the application fee. Now, the application fee is £298, while you have to also show that you have sufficient funds. So you prove you have enough personal savings. Remember that it's £1,270 that you need to have in your bank account as proof of fund. How long you can stay? You can stay in the UK up to 6 months for horticultural work, and from 2nd of October to 31st of December each year for poultry work. So it's not like a 5-year stay. It's just for a short period. You're working, and then you're getting paid. Now, it says that you can enter the UK as soon as your visa is valid, up to 14 days before the start date of the job. So this is something you have to consider. Now, what can you do and what can you not do while you're on this particular visa? It says you can work in the job described in your certificate of sponsorship. It says you can study for some courses. You might need an ATAS certificate, the Academic Technology Approval Scheme certificate. So the next question is what you cannot do on this visa. It says you cannot take a permanent job, and you cannot work in a second job or a job that isn't described in your certificate of sponsorship, and you cannot get public funds, and you cannot bring family members with you. Remember that this particular visa does not require IELTS. It does not require some other things that is associated with student visas and some skilled worker visa. It's just something that involves you coming in to work under the horticulture sector or the poultry sector for a limited period of time. And in that period, you are just helping the UK with their labor shortage. While they work on using robots for the picking, they are trying to automate the system so that they don't rely on foreign workers to pick their fruits or handle the poultry. And it also says that you must be 18 or over when you apply and have both of the following: a certificate of sponsorship, reference number from your UK sponsor, enough money to support yourself in the UK, and you usually need to have at least £1,270 available unless you are exempt. And then it says they have to pay you the minimum wage. Now, for the documents that you need to provide when you apply, you will need to provide a certificate of sponsorship reference number. Your sponsor will give you this, a valid passport or other document that shows your identity and nationality, evidence that you have enough personal savings to support yourself in the UK. For example, bank statements, unless your certificate of sponsorship shows your sponsor can support you. Sometimes the sponsor will tick that maintenance option and say they are going to sponsor you, and you will not need to show evidence of proof of fund. Now, you need a blank page on your passport for your visa. If you have another type of travel document, for example, a stateless person's travel document, it must have space for your visa. Now, if you want to apply, just go straight to the apply button here and just click on it and apply and start the process. So this is what I felt I should share with you. This is just a visa route that you don't need IELTS, and if you're interested in it, it's so easy. All you have to do is apply. Make sure you have all the documents ready. I hope you benefited from this particular video. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Here are the 7 companies that have the license to sponsor seasonal worker visa scheme. So we're going to go through them one by one, and I want you to see what the website looks like so that you don't get duped. First one is Concordia, and if you scroll down, you will see seasonal worker program. You can click on that and read what they have there, and then when you finish reading it, you can now then scroll down because it says it supports the UK farming industry. So you just scroll down. When you go down here, what we want to assess is where we can apply for this particular seasonal worker visa. So you will see this place that says programs and it says seasonal worker. So you just click on learn more, and then after reading what it has here, you can click on contact us. Now you provide your name and your last name and your phone number, and that's it. The next website is AGRIHR. So this is what it looks like, and when you get to this particular page, what you're going to do is just scroll down because we want to be able to assess where we can apply. That's the reason I'm showing you this. So we just scroll down. It says SWS operator. So that's seasonal worker scheme operator. That's what it is. So it says British, EU and non-EU workers. So this is their recruitment. So what you have to do is just click on contact us. Remember that people defraud other people based on this, so you just have to be careful. The next page is Proforce. Now Proforce is known for, I think they do poultry too. So what you have to do is, this is their page, what it looks like, and then you scroll down, you read about them. As you scroll down, you would see that it says to apply for a seasonal worker visa, please contact your respective country's migration service as listed below. It also says that if you are not a resident of the countries listed, we do not currently recruit in your location. So you just check from time to time whether they've changed the list, but you can see Ukraine, and you can see an email and a Facebook address there. So right now they are recruiting for these particular countries that they have listed here, and I don't think they want to recruit anybody outside this country. And they're also warning that you have to be careful that it is free. The only thing you have to pay for is your visa fee, which is £298. Now, another thing I noticed about this particular website is that they say they have the license to sponsor skilled worker visa. Remember, with skilled worker visa, after 5 years, you can now settle in the country, and they are willing to pay the minimum salary of £38,700 per annum, and this is equal to at least £15.88 per hour. So if you are looking for a skilled worker visa in the area of agriculture, it's an opportunity for you to explore, and they have listed some jobs that they advertise. So if you have any of the skills that they are looking for, why not apply? Because the apply button is up there. If you look on your right hand side, you can see the apply button. Check the list there and find out which of the skills you have and simply apply. Next on the list is fruitful jobs. Now with this one, I just go through it. This is what it looks like. SWS scheme, which is the seasonal worker scheme, and then you just scroll down. You can tell you the list of things you'll be doing, mushrooms, fruits. It's quite interesting. Now, how can you apply for this particular scheme on this page? What you have to do is you go to you see the part that say SWS scheme up there, how to apply. That's what you click on. On this how to apply page, you can see there are currently 25k seasonal worker visas under this scheme available for 2024. These are split between 6 operators. Now it tells you that they are unable to recruit every country in the world, so you have to find out the countries they can recruit. Now they said they are concentrating on some particular countries, but please be aware we are not currently recruiting new candidates in the following countries: Pakistan, India, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Nepal, Bangladesh, and they don't recruit for within Africa. So this is something you need to consider. This company is the HOPS, HOPS. This is what their website looks like. Seasonal worker scheme for workers. So what you do when you come here is you just read about them and you scroll down. It says, for the purpose of transparency and the management of our supply chain, at this moment in time, we have plans to recruit people from these countries. So you just look at the countries there. If you are not a citizen of one of these countries, please do not apply. We do not recruit in Nepal, Indonesia, India, Bangladesh, and Nigeria. So just read everything about them. If you are not from these countries, so you just go ahead and read about the things that they offer. And let's just find how you can apply for this particular option. When you scroll further down, you will see this part that it says, if you are a new applicant and wish to find out how to apply to be considered, please click here. Now, this next one, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Is it Ethero? So we just go to it. You can read the things they've written here, and I will just click on Temps, so temporary work, because it says ethical and compliant temporary staffing opportunities, because this is the Entero staffing solutions. So what you do is when you come here, you just click on that particular part. The Entero staffings will open and the temps will open. So you just scroll down here and then you get to this particular page. When you scroll down, the next thing you do is you read about the seasonal worker visa provider, everything about it. It says it has 7,500 capacity in 2024. Read about their 3 commitments, and then when you scroll further down, you will see where it says apply. So you can fill this particular, so apply for work, you fill this questionnaire, and that is how you can submit some information that they will contact you, and you now discuss about how you can get a certificate of sponsorship. So that's how you go about it here. This next one is that's RE recruitment. This is what it looks like. As you can see, the place where you can apply or contact their team is very visible. It says apply for seasonal worker visa routes, apply to work. So easy to apply. I hope you benefited a lot from this. I'll see you next one.